Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Taking a look at Boston. They have more than a realistic shot at it this series between the 4th and the 5th seed, often one of the most exciting of the first round.
Kevin, I think it's so important to get off to a good start. You just can't assume because you have the home court advantage you're going to win the series. You still have to play solid basketball.
White, good. You take a look at the Celtics. You know, tonight Greg's going to tell us a lot about how they match up in the series at both ends of the court.
Yeah, we can talk about how well these teams match up in terms of talent, but in terms of how they match up in style, that's what we'll find out right now.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Porzingis with the steal. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Tatum drives in. A nice shot by Brown.
Boy, you can see Tatum continues to grow his game with a play like that. That is nicely done.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. In talking to the coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for him. Guys?
Thank you, David.
To the floor for the Orange team, number 10.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. That'll be a 5-second call.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
First 1:30 gone here. First quarter. Miller with the ball. He's picked up by White. Ball surveying the defense. Puts up a deep three. And Boston with the rebound. Up top, Tatum. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Rizier with the rebound. Miller with a wide open look. Drains the three-pointer. Miller's got 5 points so far.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Brown outside. And he drives in. Brown jams it in.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
Porzingis with the block. And he gets it back. Miller outside. Vanderbilt with the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. Miller, no up.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Holiday attacking. White wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And Ball slams it in.
Now you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact to get the and one opportunity.
The Hornets shooting their first foul shot of the game. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. So it's the Celtics now. Here's Tatum. Out to Porzingis. That 3 off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Takes the 3. And it's Ricochet missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Out to Porzingis from outside the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's the Hornets ball. They set the screen. Pass to Salone. Offline with his three. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Ricochet with it. Charlotte moving the ball around. Off target with his three. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's Jrue Holiday in attack mode. He uses that frame to great advantage.
Both free throws good from Jrue Holiday.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Pass to Miller. Vanderbilt with the screen. And shot on the way. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Celtics leading by 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. .127 left to play here in the first. Here's Ball driving the lane.
Well, this is exactly what you want from LaMelo Ball, attacking the rim off the drive.
Holiday attacking. Good on the bucket.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Ball. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Well, in the paint, it's the length and the agility of LaMelo Ball to get things done around physical defenders.
A wide open look here for Porzingis. And the 3 ball is good. Porzingis has got 5 points so far. Outside Ball. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Again, Ball missing. Boston leading by 4. Brown outside. And here is Tatum. Still yet to score. Porzingis inside. Another shot. The shot's good.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.